more than 30% of the world's population continues to be underbanked. Right? So in spite of all the technical advances, in spite of everything, certain things are clearly not working, and these kind of stats are really challenge for us in terms of how do we solve the real problems that need to be solved. Now, in terms of the challenges, we all know why the underbanked are still the underbanked. We know that the income levels are not high. We know that a lot of the government programs are not very effective, or the breadth of the funding is not enough. We also know that the standard rules cannot be applied to the sector there. For example, a farmer, he earns 2 big incomes in a year based on the cash crops that he earns, and he's treated as a high-risk customer. I mean, that's the cyclical nature of how things are for these underbanked people. So how do we really get to solving this problem? Now, of course, we have digital as a technology available that can unfold a lot of new things to these underbanked, and trust really remains the currency basis which this can be taken care of. However, when we look at really solving the specific problem, what we are really trying to do here is, from a LALA World perspective, trying to build a whole ecosystem that tries to solve the problem holistically. That means we are not just providing siloed solution, but the entire solution. The entire solution will comprise of various things that involve a system for identity management. Firstly, how do you identify the customers? How do you then have the migrant being able to transfer money, being able to settle the bills, being able to lend the short-term loans that they often require, and use of cards globally. So we have created this entire financial ecosystem, of course with a business hat, but with the heart of a social business. That means you cannot solve these problems by charity or purely by government initiatives. So we have created a private ecosystem that involves both of these put together, and we are going about it in multiple countries. Now, these are the offerings that we have that are already up and running. In fact, some of the offerings have launched across the world, across 140 countries. We are hoping to bring a lot of this to Japan in terms of specific addressing the issues here. For example, if I look at LALA ID, this is an entirely blockchain-based solution where we are enabling the users to be identified correctly, because it's not just for the underbanked. Even for us, when we go from one country to another, we are treated as almost zero by the other country, with no history of track record taken from the previous country. I mean, why should that be like this, right? We all have history in every country that we originate from. So what we are creating is a global ID platform, and this ID platform, as users interact more and more with our system, it gives us credit scoring, and basis the scoring, there is a whole world that we unfold to the users, whether it is being able to have transfers, whether it is able to have other lending solutions. Now, specifically on the lending side or the transfer side, a unique thing that we have created is an engine that combines the traditional rails, the banking rails, the money transfer operator rails, along with blockchain-based stuff. So we are one of the largest Stellar anchors, for example. We are also interacting with Ripple. So the whole idea is we create the best of rates possible from an end user perspective and bring that to the end user, right? Not just dependent on one entity. Similarly, on the LALA Lend side of it, we are able to lend to an individual or be able to involve institutions who could come in as part of this ecosystem and be able to lend on behalf of the end user side. So all in all, from where we think, based on the success we've already had across multiple locations, and just coming up a major initiative in Malaysia, for example, we believe the future is already here. It just depends on working cohesively across and trying to get this done. So we are really looking forward to the program here in Japan to be able to address the migrant-specific problems in Japan, number one, but also involve institutions from Japan to participate in this LALA World ecosystem. And thirdly, as we grow, if there are investors who will be interested in obviously being part of this journey, we'd love to have them on board as well. Thank you so much.
ありがとうございました。準優勝。